It's just very sad. But no one's to blame.
Thank you, Eric.
It's what I'm here for. Now, could I have that drink?
I know you're upset, but I don't think it's a good idea to drink so much at this time of day. Just try and pull yourself together, eh?
Sorry. Look, I know this looks bad.
It smells bad too. Have you been drinking?
No. Well, yeah. It wasn't my fault. I was trapped.
In a brewery?
In a truck. With a horrible man.
Oh, one night stand. Charming.
He tricked me into it.
Look, spare me the details. Just tell me when the gamekeeper interviews are.
Oh, I'm just waiting for a couple more to reply to me. I'll get onto it now.
No, you won't. Go home and get washed and changed first. Look, I don't want you in the office in this state. Go on.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Mark, it is so not funny.
The farm will be safe in my hands.
You know, what it to go to someone who cared for the land? Whatever you think of me, I tried to do that. You don't know how hard I tried. It all went wrong. You probably think that was all my fault. Maybe it was. But the bottom line is, I failed. Time to face it and move on. Make a fresh start.
Daddy!
Hey, hello you! Mwah! Dan said you aren't eating yet.
Not hungry.
Me neither. Look,
There's nothing you can say.
I know it. We just need to help each other through this. Any way we can.
I don't see how. I've lost everyone now. My mum, my dad.
You still got me? And the rest of the family?
I don't feel that way.
Vic, I'll always be there for you.
You've let this place go a bit. It could do with a good spring clean.
Yeah, I know.
You're the only one that can turn your life around, love. You know, I'm sure Jack would say that if he were here.
I know how your family feel about me, so I'm grateful you bring Sarah around.
I did it for Sarah, not for you. What you did was wrong. But you're suffering for it now. And it's a long road back from where you are.
I know.
I just hope you're man enough to take it for Sarah's sake, if nothing else.
Hi. I tried to call, but you've not been answering, so...
Well, I'm sure you and Andy have got things to talk about, so we'll leave you to it.
Bye, darling. Mwah.
Make sure you clean the place up a bit for next time. Bye, love.
See you later.
Come on then.
I wasn't expecting you. I thought I'd mess things up between us permanently.
Well, I'm here for Diane. She could really do with your help, Andy.
So, why is the pub closed?
Oh, Jack Sugden's died, the landlady's husband.
Oh, yeah, we know Diane. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Keep the change.
You know, maybe we should go over there, see how she is.
Probably best just to send a card.
Excuse me, but I've already started helping Andy out up at farm. I can pass on your condolences if you like.
Oh, thank you so much. Listen, I wanted to use your local knowledge.
And I think I can do to help.
You don't by any chance know a good gamekeeper, do you?
Well, it's funny you should say that because my grandson is the best there is.
Ah.
Perfect. Tell him to give us a call. Pop in for an interview.
Yeah.
He won't be able to start for a few months because he's agreed to help me set up farm.
Oh, well, unfortunately, we need someone straight away. But thanks anyway.
This is none of your business. Dan shouldn't have sent you.
She didn't. Look, Jack was always good to me. He'd want you down in the village with the others.
I don't see why.
Look, Daz and Victoria could really do with your help, Andy. This is a time that families need to stick together.
Well, it's a bit late for that, isn't it?
Well, I don't think so. You've got a lot to deal with. You've got to sort the funeral and... You owe that to Jack.
Well, it's not going to bring him back, is it? It's just words and ritual. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, that means something to me. A lot of people loved him. We deserve a time and a place to say our goodbyes.
Oh, Dan can handle that.
And the arrangements to bring his body back from Spain.
I don't want to talk about this now.
Well, he took you in, Andy. He treated you like his own. He turned your life around.
Yeah. And this farm was my dream, remember? And I've messed it all up.
Will you stop feeling sorry for yourself? Think about someone else for a change.
You're just not getting it, are you? I don't need this now. I just want to be left alone.
He had chest pains, apparently. Next minute they're getting him into operating theatre. Scary, isn't it?
It's hard to think of life still going on out there. And death.
We weren't sure what to do for the best. Now, Lisa thought that Andy should talk to Sarah. About Jack.
Yeah, she's right. I mean, I can't look after her, can I?
Could do a bit if you'd let me bring her in to visit you.
No, I've told you. I don't want Sarah in this place, not ever.
Right. You should petition the governor to get compassionate leave. He might let you go to the funeral under escort.
Trouble is, I know they'd be bringing me back here, and I don't think I could face it.
How bad is it?
I've never been so scared in my life.
Is he coming?
No.
I'll be going to Spain alone then.
Well, I suppose he wants to stay and organise the funeral.
No, he said he didn't want to get involved in any of it.
Typical. A selfish little pig. There's no call for that, Val. He's just grieving in his own way.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't persuade him.
It's not your fault. I believe he had his own way of arguing with his wife, too. Leave it, Val. Things are bad enough without us falling out amongst ourselves. What's important is that Jack gets the send-off he deserves. There is another thing. Katie, I don't suppose you've got a number for Robert?
No.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
Look, just let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Thanks, love.
You go to Spain, and Valerie and I will organise everything here.
I better get packed then.
We're keeping the garage and the cabs ticking over for you. Make sure Carl don't get his hands on them.
Well, they should be alright for a bit. Natasha Wiles lent me the next 6 months' rent.
Why would you do that?
Said she wanted to help.
There must be an angle. Nothing for nothing in this life.
Well, I can't see what she expects to get from me when I'm going to be stuck in here for years.
Will you stop saying that? You're not going to get sent down for this, Debbie. There must be a way.
Yeah, well, I wish I could see one. Any word on Jasmine? No, silly question. She don't want to end up in here as well, does she?
Eli says he wants to make things up to you.
Well, it's a bit late for him to start developing a conscience, isn't it?
Well, that's what I thought. He says he needs to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to speak to him. Ever.
You might want to reconsider that. It seems he's moved back into Tug Gill.
What can I get you, Eli?
Can I have a coffee? Hey, is Zach with CR Debbie?
It's on his way back now.
And has he told her to contact me?
He didn't say.
Which means he hasn't.
It's your fault she's in that place.
Is he bothering you, Lisa?
It's all right, Alan, I can handle this.
Look, I need to make up for what I've done. I need to explain to our Debbie. I've got just... Lisa, I just need one more chance here, love, please.
She'll be calling this weekend.
And then you're going to get it ring me, aren't you?
I can't promise anything. I'll tell her how you feel and the rest is up to her.
Are you sure you're going to be all right handling this on your own? Or do you want me to come with you?
I think you're needed here.
All right, we'll best get a move on. Before I miss the traffic.